Hey guys, so I wanted to compare here LG X screen with LG V10, both coming dual screen here, and we're going to start them up at the same time. So we're going to look at the speed and software differences between these two. Strangely enough, they don't actually share the same in terms of the design, with very different design on the X screen to the V10. Both of them do come with very beautiful sounds though, which lighten my day. And the V10 I have my money on. Yes. So the V10 does boot on a little bit faster here, but not that much faster. I think interestingly enough we do get the LG UX 5.0 on the X screen, so you will find some little differences in terms of the user interface, both on the notification area as well as the lock screen. So you'll see you have access to the dialer, etc., and the camera here, which is nice. But I have put an app drawer there so I didn't start tearing my hair out, so I can compare these fairly. So if we have a look at the dual screen as well, you can see it is quite big on both of them. We do have like two cameras here though on the V10. I think they could have made it a little bit bigger. Don't know why they've wasted all this space here, because there's not two like front cameras here on the X screen. With the X screen though, you do get access to like quick settings I've noticed, such as where your flashlight here, as well as the Bluetooth, etc. Whereas I don't think you get that on the V10. You do get recent apps though, which is quite nice. So yeah, we're just going to compare them then here, see how they respond here day to day. Have a look at the performance of the X screen. And I think we've closed everything down. So the LG is obviously updated the V10 to Marshmallow, but it doesn't look like Marshmallow on the V10. It's probably the laziest Marshmallow update ever. It looks like Lollipop if you ask me. So that you can see is coming up very fast with the V10, but the X screen's no slouch here. And on the camera you'll notice as well, you get a hell of a lot of modes compared to the X screen. You literally get two modes here versus like manual modes for the video and the pictures on the V10. A bit disappointed they couldn't carry that across. So look at some of the LG apps here. So you can see the V10 is slightly ahead here, to be expected I guess, but I've got to say, it doesn't feel sluggish so far. It feels quite snappy. And the V10 loads the game a bit faster here, and so far you can see pretty laggy performance there. Yeah, so you can see you're going to be left standing a little bit when it comes to gaming on the X screen. Probably not the best device to get if you are a gamer. We're going to look at the speed of the browsing here. so we can see if it's any good or not. Took a while for the keyboard to come up then on the X screen. So let's go to the news. Very similar there, but this is a mobile optimized website. One thing I do love about the V10 is the bezel ratio is very good actually. It's not actually that far off from the XA here. If you look, I've just noticed that LG did a fantastic job with the V10, and that you know, should be commended. So I think the pictures are loading a little bit faster on the V10 as well as the links here, but it's not that far behind actually, so you know, props where props is due. We can just have a look at the multitasking. So this is 2 gigs versus 4 gigs of RAM. And both of them seem to reload here quite a lot. So a little bit slower to get the receptacle up there. Let's have a look if they kept the things in memory when it comes to gaming. Go. No. So just 2 games and you are getting reloading straight away, whereas the V10 seems to be able to handle that without any problems. But you know, as I said, obviously the V10 is still quite an expensive device compared to the X screen. Well, if you're thinking you're getting like V10 performance on, you know, the cheap here, you're probably mistaken. I probably would have preferred like a Z5 compact kind of solution with the X screen, like a compact version of the V10, high-end specs, etc. But nevertheless, you know, it's got some nice cool features here. It's got this dual screen, which many phones don't have. You know, and things do come up on there, you know, when you are doing stuff similar to the V10. So if we just go to, for example, download something here. So you can see it is keeping you informed there with what's happening, which is particularly useful when you are, you know, playing games or something and you can't see this particular notification area when it does want to come up. There you go. And obviously text messages, you know, your phone functions and all that will come up there as well. And I do like the way it's got the new user interface, like you know, the LG V10 doesn't have that for some reason. But you got to think, you know, for the price point, you can get some pretty good phones at this price level, like Moto G4. And Moto G4 I think comes with a little bit better package overall. So yeah, just a quick little comparison here with the V10. Hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful. Do some more videos with the X screen as well, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.